5 psychology tricks you can use to influence people. These are ways to win friends and influence people using psychology. Get favors. Get someone to do a favor for you, also known as the Benjamin Franklin effect. Legend has it that Benjamin Franklin once wanted to win over a man who didn't like him. He asked the man to lend him a rare book, and when the book was received, he thanked him graciously. As a result, this man, who had never wanted to speak to him before, became good friends with Franklin. Scientists decided to test this theory and found that those who were asked by the researcher for a personal favor rated the researcher more favorably than the other groups did. Aim high. Ask for way more than you want it at first, then scale it back later. This trick is sometimes known as the door-in-the-face approach. You start by throwing a really ridiculous request at someone, a request that will most likely reject. You then come back shortly thereafter and ask for something much less ridiculous, the thing you actually wanted in the first place. The idea behind it is that the person will feel bad for refusing your first request, even though it was unreasonable, so when you ask for something reasonable, they will feel obliged to help out this time. Scientists tested this principle and found that it worked extremely well as long as the same person asked for both the bigger and smaller favor, because the person feel obliged to help you the second time and not anyone else. Names. Use a person's name or their title depending on the situation. Dale, the author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, believed that using someone's name was incredibly important. He said that a person's name is the sweetest sound in any language for that person. A name is the core part of our identity, and so hearing it validates our existence, which makes us more inclined to feel positively about the person who validated us. Use tiredness. Ask for favors when someone is tired. When someone is tired, they are more susceptible to everything. Someone may say whether it is a statement or a request. The reason for this is that when people are tired, it isn't just their physical body, but their mental body energy drops as well. When you ask a request for someone who is tired, you probably won't get a definite response, but probably and I'll do it tomorrow, because they don't want to deal with decisions at the moment. The next day, they are likely to follow through because people tend to keep their words. It's natural psychologically to know that follow through with something you said you would do. Nod. Nod a lot while you talk, especially when leading up to asking for a favor. Scientists have found that when people nod while listening to something, they are more likely to be in agreement with it. They also have discovered that when someone is nodding a lot in front of them, it is natural for them to do the same. This is understandable because humans are well known at mimicking behaviors, especially those that they consider to have positive connotations. So, if you want to be extra convincing, nod regularly throughout the conversation. The person you are talking to will find it hard not to nod themselves, and they will start to feel agreeable toward what you are saying without even knowing it. It is applicable in school to make your teacher feel that you understand the discussions. Even though you're totally lost in the discussions, you just have to nod.